Vim R. In cursor position. With Vim, if I use Vim insert the date in the next line, similar with how I can insert the output command under cursor position and know in a new line?
With column read, Vim will always insert the output on a new line. The solution is unfortunately not simple. You may insert the output of a command at the current cursor position when you are in insert mode by pressing Ctrl or then typing =system command enter. Unfortunately, if the command's output has a trailing new line, as most will, that will also be inserted, so your line will be broken. That can be fixed by adding a substitute call to strip trailing new lines, but that makes the command more trouble than it is worth to type out by hand. The ultimate solution is to create some sort of mapping, but that gets even more complex due to how Vim handles what it calls type ahead, while you can do something like where the command is hardwired in the mapping, you cannot do something like where you try to prompt the user for the command to run, because Vim will just get confused, beep, and enter insert mode. So you have to prompt for the command to run first, store it in a variable, and then insert the processed output. At this point a helper function is probably needed to keep the mapping itself from becoming unmanageably messy, so we end up with something like this. Note that nmap creates mappings that only execute when typed in normal mode. Incidentally, if you only wanted to insert the date or the current working directory, the initial answer I gave is feasible. Just enter insert mode and type controller equals strophtime %c enter or controller equals getQuit enter.
If you want it in the current line you try just, but have in mind the old content of the line will be erased. Column dot. Date. If you want the exact cursor position you can. Column let a equals sysn date, let b equals substitute a, backslash or backslash n, $g, exec normal I dot b. Long story short, you need to substitute cause you want to get rid of @ characters, which you can replace with s/%x00//g. This is a shorter version with less pipes. Column exec normal I dot substitute system date, \n, $. And you can also set tags if you want to replace in various points at the same line.
You can add this kind of thing in your Vimwork. Me marks the current position. Column R. Date plus \f and lt, say R and gt, puts the date on the next line in YEMDD format. You can change this however you like, just escape each % with \. A and lt, escape and gt, appends a space to the end of the date output. 0d deletes the date, E takes you back to the marked position, and PJX puts the date before the cursor, joins the lines. To get rid of the empty one below, fills the trailing space. Modify the mapping as you see fit. If you want to do it from insert mode, I read this gem today on this URL. You can modify the date output to suit your needs. Mandate can help with this.
If you want to insert above the current line, run or see column help, range, and column help column range offset for more information. The commands were tested on Vim v9.0.1736.
If you want to support that channel, please consider subscribing.